Park, Homewood, Illinois for the No Kings protest today. So I wanted to just kind of cover and show you guys what's going on. And I think it's the closest one I could find to Harvey, at least that I was able to find. So yeah, let's check it out. We're right by Aurelio's here. Right by Aurelio's. Oh look, we even got a dinosaur. Oh, I love the costumes, man. That's awesome. Got some rainbows. Right by Grady's snacking time here. Look at wonderful peaceful protest. A lot of cool signs. Oh, I like that one. Immigrants in, ICE out. Yay! Woo! That's great.
They just don't believe it. No,
All right. Oh, got some trans visibility here. Got some trans flag going. This is right in front of Grady's. Oh, cool. We got another dinosaur. Oh, I love it. Let's see what some of the signs say. Let's see. We have, look at, cool. No one's illegal on stolen land. Oh, we got a Mexican flag. Release the Epstein files, right? Yay! Oh, look who's here. Our representative, Will Davis. Okay. Interesting. The same representative who supported kicking Harvey residents, elderly black residents, out of their homes. Oh, that's Will Davis. We can do better, people. We can do better. He's also a best buddy of Mayor Clark too, so he's probably not going to be too thrilled to see me coming. I can tell. He's probably saw me already. Cool. Oh, we got a hot dog. I love it. The right or wrong. No kings in our country. ICE on our streets. No Nazis in government. Oh, I love it. America's built by immigrants. Right, we're all immigrants ultimately, right? Dude, wait, what does it say? Keep ketchup off my hot dog, keep ice. Oh, cool.
All right. I gotta take a picture.
Deportate, not people. Cool. So if you want to come say hi, again, we're at the Memorial, I think it's the Veterans Memorial Park in downtown Homewood on Harwood near 183rd, right by the Aurelio's Pizza. So cool. That's great. It's actually, there are actually more, well, I don't know how many people I expected, but I think it's a good turnout. Lots of honkers. Oh, cool. Look, we got some people that were on the sidewalk. LGBT. Okay. Fuck ice. Melting hell. I love it. No Trump. 8647. Okay, I don't know what that means, but 60430 for Beast. That's Homewood zip code. Yep. Liberty and justice for all. Black, Mexicans, white, queer, Hispanics. I love it. I love it. Families are out. Everybody's having fun. Trump abducts children. So yes, yes. We did see just, I think, 1 or 2 Trump people, but not. I mean, that was about all that I saw anyway. Oh, and it was not raining, but I don't know, maybe the rain's gonna start now. Awesome. Oh, I love it. No tubby left behind. That's awesome. Oh, the rain did hold off. But maybe now it's gonna start. Oh, nice. Keep democracy alive. Okay. No kings. But yeah, very peaceful. People are enjoying themselves. I don't know if people are gonna head in now because it started raining, but Vito Cheeto, I love it.
Well, gentlemen, if you're seniors, I'm glad you're ready to come out. Support the cause.
Oh, I love that one. Healthcare. Yes, healthcare. Healthcare. Oh yeah, this is cool too. If you ever wonder. Yes, that's so true. So good.
Can I get a picture?
You are to have the same law for the foreigner and the native born. Yeah, isn't that like a Bible verse or something? Vito Cheeto! I love it. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Say no to hate. There's Aurelio's. The famous Aurelio. That is a Bible verse. Yeah, see? Yeah. Yeah, it looks like some folks are. I mean, it was only supposed to go till 3 anyway, but maybe because of the rain, they're like, okay, I'm good. All right. Hey there. Good to see everybody out. I guess people are going to start to leave now. Good turnout, though. I don't hate America, just a man she keeps her promises. Yes. All ego, no soul, no Education is the best weapon for peace. Well, I mean, I'm all about education, that's for sure. For sure. Woo! Hands off Chicago, we have a constitution, not a king. Gaslighter, yes, yes. Actually, it's kind of a smart place to have one too, you know, because it's right on a curve here, so you know people run into you, see you a lot. Not a paid protester, it says. All right. Oh, I love that one. They won Germany 1939. Let's give them 1789. Oh, I like that. As a French teacher, you know I love that one. There's the dinosaur, another one of the dinosaurs down there. Good, people are still here, even though it started raining. Not everybody's left. That's good, that's good. root beer, I love that. Democracy, yes. King, no. Woman, place, let's see. What does your sign say? No kings equal snacks. Oh, okay, cool.
My hair was still wet from my shower anyway.
Alright. You guys have signs here. Love thy neighbor, okay. Protest is patriotic. Yep. Oh, I like that one. Clown, no crown. This is so fun. Woo! So again, it's very apropos. We're at the Veterans Memorial Park, right? So our veterans, we say they fought for our freedom. So as a reminder, you know, we actually want the country to stay free. We definitely have plenty of people that are not supportive of that. Mostly just a whole bunch of rich assholes at the top. Know your parasites. Oh, I like that one. Deer tick, dog tick, Luna tick. Nice. Oh, look, see, it's peaceful. You got a whole bunch of families here. What a great crowd, great time, cool time. Plenty of people honking, going by, show their support. Now I've got some people did leave. There was even a bigger crowd before the rain started, but I don't even know. This rain might not even last that long. Nice. Ooh, and let me tell you guys, the pizza smells great. I can smell. There's the famous Aurelio's, you know. This is the home restaurant of Aurelio's. So I can smell the pizza cooking. It smells really good. Making me hungry. Oh, can I get your sign? We do not support the Third Reich. Oh, I love it. Love it. Sharks against fascism. Oh, she's a shark. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. I think we did see her. We saw her. She might have been blown up before. We are here because you were there. Oh, that's great. Look at little kiddos out. Nice. Imagine hating an immigrant more than a pedophile. Very good. So this is just local here in the South End in Homewood. Now there's one, I know there's a big protest in Orland Park today. Also in the South End, there's another one, I think in Oak Lawn. And obviously the one in downtown Chicago is, I believe they've shut Michigan Avenue down. It's pretty packed, so. Oh, I love the truck. Cool, cool. Got a nice old Chevy there. I like my margaritas with crushed ice. Nice. No felons, no liars, no kings, no Trump. That's nice. Okay. Aw. Look, even the dogs are out protesting today. Aw.
These are security protocol.
Oh, really? Aw. So cute. So again, as you can see, I love the idea. You know, it's peaceful. It's showing solidarity. You can see families and even their pets are out. You see people of multiple races, ages. Also see Homewood really nice downtown. Our downtown should look this nice. Sure would if we wouldn't have corrupt, horrible assholes in the government. But that's alright, we're working on that. Clark's in big trouble. Clark's in big trouble. After this week. No one's illegal? Right, right. Actually, this is a good angle right here too, because you can see the curve. We got plenty of supportive drivers. Woo! And the rain has stopped. Coming or going. Got a whole bunch of other folks. Look, I love to see the young faces too, especially. Grumpy old vet. Oh, I love that one. He's got his grumpy old vet shirt on. Yeah, I've seen at least several vets here today, so that's good. That's encouraging to see. One of the doggies leaving. Bye, puppy. The rain has stopped at least, which is awesome. There's Mr. Dinosaur again. I want a costume. That's such a fun, cool way to protest. Hate won't make us great. I like that. That's very true. Let's see. Is Rep Davis still here? Maybe he is. Oh, empathy shouldn't be a prehistoric concept. I love it. Love it, love it. I love people bring their kids though. That's awesome. That's the best. So yeah, do you guys have any protests near you today? I've heard that I just saw a post saying there are no King's protests around the world, not just in the U.S. So that's really cool. Woohoo! Yeah. Oh, nice cars. Oh, okay.
Oh, she rode the bike. Yeah, got it.
I love the hot dog guy's still here. That's awesome. Hot dog guy is still here. That's a good idea, actually. If someone had a high visibility vest on for protest, that's really smart. Oh, that's a good one too. Cruelty is not strength. Cruelty is not strength. That's very good. Great sign.
Thank you. Somebody down here that unfortunately the sign is 7 years old. My daughter made it for after they passed the Muslim ban.
Oh.
So I mean, unfortunately, it's even more relevant.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Crazy.
Well, thank you for coming out.
Sure.
America was built by immigrants. Let's see, did we miss the good one? Oh yeah, Pax Over Fear. I think we saw that one before. That's cool. Oh, the guy with the cool half Mexican, half American flag is taken off. But yeah, that's kind of a cool thing, you know, showing unity. Showing that unity. Probably should maybe get a view from the other side of the streets too. Alright, what is used? If you think no kings is a terrorist, look at me. Awesome, yes, yes. Oh, and you guys got the masks too. I was thinking of going to Broadview today. I wonder what they're doing, what's going on there. I haven't seen any footage, but I know downtown is supposed to be like really packed, like thousands and thousands of people. Oh, and the guy with the noisemaker is still at it. That's pretty cool, actually. Yay. So getting a lot of solidarity from the motorists. That's nice. That's nice. Actually, it's not a bad place for a protest. I was thinking maybe Ridge Road would have been better, but it's pretty cool. It was right by the train station. Kids are on their phone. Oh, okay. Maybe that was the same guy that half Mexican, half American flag. Oh, Zion says I'm gonna ride through and bump my horn. Oh, do it. Yeah, do it. See, I haven't seen too many of the upside down American flags. Yeah, that's like the distress and signal symbol or whatever. If you're not anti-fascist, what does that make you? Ah, good point. Right? Then you're pro-fascist. Why would anyone be against anti-fascist? Rep Davis, do you want to say anything? How about how you're gonna vote for the Harvey bill? Are you gonna vote in favor of the state taking over Harvey's finances? We just had an emergency meeting the other night about it.
I'm aware that they had a meeting and making an appeal to the state, so I'm waiting to see what that legislation looks like when it comes to performance.
Oh, okay. Have you ever heard of that, or have you voted on it before? I think the last time it was like, it was 1990. I think was the last time.
Time ago it happened. I think it happened in December.
Oh, okay. But you're pretty close to our mayor. Has he talked to you about it, or have you guys discussed what's going on with the finances in Harvey? Or
Aware of some of the financial challenges that happened this mayor didn't cause, that were caused by previous administrations that he's now taking the hit for. But yeah, some sense of that.
okay, okay. And what do you think? How do you think he's done the past 6 years? How do you think he's done?
Recording.
Yeah, we're live. Yeah. How do you think he's done the past 6 years for, managing the finances in Harvey?
Under the circumstances that he was given, he couldn't do it.
You think he's done how?
Under the circumstances in which he was given, he was fine. You should have asked me if you could record me before you started. Right.
Oh, sorry. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm live. It's in public, so no, I don't have to say anything because we're in public.
What you're talking to me about this.
Right, but in public, you have no expectation of privacy.
You should have at least asked out of courtesy, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, but I mean, again, is that more important, or is it more important that,
I just asked you a question.
yeah, so...
You don't think it's appropriate to at least ask somebody, hey, you mind if I record our conversation?
Sure.
Reporters do it. Are you acting as a reporter?
But would you,
acting as a
what's more
reporter?
important, for instance, is what's happening with the houses on Myrtle Avenue
acting as
that
a
you
reporter?
supported when we complained to you and we said that
are you acting as a
Christopher
reporter?
Clark, your
See, this is
associate,
not-
has
you're
taken away
You're
people's
asking-
houses.
You're asking something else that
I don't have to ask your permission. We're in public,
You're
Rep.
right,
Davis.
Then stop recording. Thank you.
I don't have to ever ask your permission, and you can't tell me to stop recording. Otherwise, why are you at a No Kings protest telling someone to not record in public? No Kings, that means we have
You're not
rights.
recording the public.
You're
asking
in the
me
public.
questions. You're asking me questions.
And you're a representative,
You're
yeah.
asking me questions. So
Yep.
that's not a public.
And you're a rep.
Thank you very much.
You're a rep,
Thank you.
yeah. So is that how you talk to your constituents? I'm one of your
I've
constituents.
heard you talk about me that way. I've seen your videos, right? Thank you.
Okay. So then why haven't you contacted me to give me answers? I'm one of your
I
constituents.
have an office that you're very much aware of, and if there's ever a time you wanted to talk, all you have to do is contact the office.
I've been there and I've
And you
emailed
never
you
have.
many
And
times,
you never
Rep.
have.
I've emailed you many times, and I've been in your office to talk.
And we talked.
Right, and you did not have any answers. So why would
You're asking
why
me
would I go?
questions that I don't have the answers to. How about ask me questions that I might have the answers to?
So why would you take this tone with the constituent?
Excuse me?
How is this okay to be a state rep and to talk to your constituent that way?
How am I talking to you? I think I'm not yelling at you.
Do you think this is appropriate, your tone?
What's appropriate? Do you think it's appropriate what you're doing?
It's very I'm at a No Kings protest and you're a politician. So we have the right to be in public. We have the right to talk to our
From
reps.
my personal perspective,
Right?
I just asked you to stop recording. And you can't even respect me enough to do that. So.
Because you're a public representative and you're in public.
No, don't-
You're a public rep and you're in public. You're literally at a protest that's talking about people have the right, and this is one of our rights. And so you're against
There's
it?
no protest here. I'm just standing right here on the street.
Right.
You just walk up to random people. and
You're
start
in public.
recording there?
So basically, you're saying you act just like your buddy Chris Clark, as far as you don't want to answer questions.
If that's how you feel.
No, that's how you're behaving.
I'm just standing right here.
So why have you not spoken up for our residents that were kicked out of their homes on Myrtle?
I'm not aware of the residents.
You were very aware. We've emailed you, and we've had people meet with you in person about that. So that's a lie.
No, that's not true.
So you're just denying it?
That's not true.
Okay.
None of the residents in Myrtle, I believe what you're referring to, none of the residents have come to see me about any of the situations. I've heard you talk about it.
And you've received many emails. So why did you not step in to advocate for these elderly black residents that were pushed out of their homes by your colleague and your friend Christopher Clark? Why did you not intervene?
Now we're having a different conversation. So if you want to come to my office and sit down and have a conversation with me about this, you know my number, schedule an appointment. Why don't we do that?
I mean,
Why don't we do that?
we can always talk,
Why don't we
but
do
I've contacted you many times and you just don't respond.
No, you send me email stating
Right.
your opinion on things. It doesn't ask me anything. It just you giving me. Your
No,
opinion.
I've actually called for action from you specifically.
You sent emails stating your opinion about things, and I appreciate it.
So is that your view on it? That's interesting that that's your take on it, because I have the receipts. I can show them. So that's, as you said, told me, that's your take on this?
What's my take on what?
So, yeah. So when we call you to action, as we have many times, you think it's just we're stating our opinion? You're our representative. You work for us.
And people all the time in my district share their opinions about how they feel about
Right.
things. That's not
So again, why? It's very simple. Why would you send elderly black people, why would you force them to sell their homes?
How did I force them to sell their homes?
Yeah. You didn't speak up for our residents.
But how did I force them to sell their homes?
Yeah, you were right. You went right along with it.
How did I force them? The actions that were taken were by another unit of government. I had nothing to do
Okay,
with that,
so
Ryan.
just you're at a protest, Rep Davis, about ICE and about no
I'm
kings.
answering your question.
So have you seen some of the signs here? Listen, some of the signs, they say, no, you work for us, Rep Davis. Listen to your tone. How is that appropriate? Listen how you
Listen
talk to
how
people.
You're approaching me. What's okay about the way you're approaching me? There's nothing okay about the way you're approaching me.
No, you
Nothing at all.
serve the. You need to answer for how you've been treating people. I mean, it's just crazy. It's crazy. So anyway, so you're at a protest which relates to,
There's no protest.
you know, if you can't, if you're silent when people are being kicked out of their homes, that means you support it, right?
If you have a problem with me standing here, then I'm sorry.
No, we're talking about just one issue, kicking people out of their homes.
I didn't kick
So you
anybody out
didn't
of
say
the-
anything when it was happening. So that means
You said-
silence is
you said-
complicity.
You said that I did it. Now that's a lie because I did.
Yeah, you're part of the whole
didn't
process.
do it.
Yep.
So I
You've
work for the
supported
Water
Mayor
Reclamation
Clark
District.
every step of the way.
So I-
You have
so I work for
never
the-
confronted him
So I
publicly.
work for the Water Reclamation
You
District.
are our
Listen to
Illinois
your
state
tone.
rep.
Listen to your tone.
No, you work for me. You're accountable to me. I don't work for you. You work for me. I'm supposed to hold you accountable,
You're
Rep
supposed to
Davis.
yell at me?
We sure can get excited. Sure, yeah. So basically, those elderly people were. So you were fine kicking them out of their homes. What about all the 6 years of not seeing where our money's gone? Like you can't at least speak up. It's free. It costs nothing to say, hey, I'm the rep for this area. I'm very close to Mayor Clark. I think that we should release the, we should know where the tax money is going for
I
Harvey.
agree. Everybody in Harvey, if they want to know, should know where the tax money is going. But that's why you elect aldermen whose responsibility is to hold the mayor accountable
Oh,
for
okay.
those actions. I'm not a Harvey elected official.
And how do you feel about like my alderwoman being arrested 4 times just for asking where the money's going?
I don't think she should have been arrested.
Okay.
No, I don't think she should have been arrested. But that wasn't my call. That was the local issue. I had nothing to do with that. So you're accusing me and trying to hold me accountable for stuff that I don't have.
Silence is complicity, Rep.
Okay.
So if you can.
Then I'm going to be silent.
If you can support, so that means that you support what Mayor Clark's doing. So you support when he's arresting people who ask questions about where our tax money's going? Because silence is complicity. That's what I'm saying. You can't be our state rep and just stay silent and then expect us to, keep reelecting you. And we've seen you show up at events in Harvey.
You don't vote for me, so it really doesn't matter because you don't vote for me.
Doesn't matter. You're still our rep. You're still my rep.
Those things that I have jurisdiction over, I can respond to.
So what
I
about
don't
the
have
state grants that you voted for Clark to get? Where's that money going?
Well, I saw
Like who holds that? Who's holding them accountable, Harvey, for the money that you personally have voted on for projects we've seen you attend in
He
Harvey?
signs a grant agreement with the Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity. They monitor how he spends the resources.
Okay. Could you, as our state rep, are you willing to help and follow up and be more aggressive and help us to track down this money?
When you say track it down like it's lost, if he spent it, then we know where it's been spent. And like I just said,
But it hasn't been made public. We haven't gotten any public.
Department of Commerce. You can FOIA the Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity if you want to know
Right.
anything about where resources that have come to the city of Harvey from the department have been spent. That's FOIAble information.
Mhm.
Have you FOIA'd it yet?
Okay, but I'm asking you about your role.
Can you answer my question? Have you FOIA'd?
No, Rep, I'm asking you. I am your constituent. You are not mine. I'm asking,
you a
are
question, so I
you
don't get
willing
ask
to
you
help
a
us?
question?
Rep. I'm asking you, are you willing to help us?
If you FOIA the information,
No,
I
don't
will
answer
ask
a
the
question with
department.
a question, though.
I said I will ask the department to respond to your FOIA.
Oh, okay. So what can you do personally? This is money that you have showed up time and again publicly to support Chris Clark and say, look, I voted, I bought this money, I brought this money, but we don't see the receipts.
So you're just gonna
We want to see the receipts from
to
Harvey.
make me look bad, and that's fine. So
No, it's
I'm
about
just-
getting answers, Rep. It's not, Rep, if you want to make yourself look bad or good, that's up to you. So you don't want to answer questions, so that's on you. So you're here for No King's Day, but you don't want to answer questions about your friend Chris Clark and about money you've gotten for him, but we don't see it from the city.
You're not asking me questions about why we were here.
Yeah,
Then
it's
we're here
it's
about
holding.
Donald
It's
Trump.
the people
We're here
holding.
about Donald
It's
Trump.
about the
That's
people
what
holding
No
our
King's
leaders
Day was
accountable,
was
right?
about Donald Trump.
So you're one of our
So
reps,
if
right?
you have something to ask me about Donald Trump, sure, I'll be more than happy to
You
answer.
are a politician, just like he is. This is
asking
about
you-
holding our politicians accountable.
You made it clear that I'm at a No Kings rally, which is here.
Right.
Response and
Then I'm
reaction
asking you
to
about
Donald
Harvey,
Trump.
though. I'm not here to answer your questions. You're here to answer mine because you're my state rep. You're
I
literally
can
my
ask
representative.
questions.
Can you come here? Look,
Okay.
I want you to be a witness of
Don't
this.
be a part of
This is our state rep,
Encouraging you, don't be a part of it.
Okay.
and I'm asking him basic questions
He wants to talk about the
about
city of
why
Harvey.
he has
Oh.
voted.
Nothing to do with the city of Harvey.
Yeah.
Well, I'm asking why you voted to, for instance, push elderly black residents out of their
How did I
homes,
vote for it?
and where
I'm not
the
a-
money, the
I
state
am not
money.
I am not an alderman in the city of Harvey, so what did I
Yeah.
vote for?
So where has the
Thank
state
you for
money
coming.
that you?
Thank
Good to
you.
see you guys. We'll talk later. So again, just are you going to help and get involved? Well, like for instance, like with the corruption in the Harvey Police
If you would
Department.
like to continue this conversation, come to my office and continue.
No, I want it to be public. We can talk in your office too, but this
Okay,
needs
well,
to be
then why don't we
public.
do that?
You need to be able to have a public
You know how
conversation.
to find me? Here, let me tell your residents. You can call me at area code 708-799-7300.
Right.
That's my office number. Feel free to call the office.
And
set
I've
up an
been to your
appointment.
office,
Then why
and
don't
you
we
were
continue
rude
it
and
there?
didn't give us any answers. So why do you think I'm asking you in public, Mr. Davis?
I don't know, because I'm not sure why you decided to use this opportunity instead of just coming to my office and having a conversation.
Well, I mean, you know, when you're a state rep, our residents are wondering.
As I've just given myself my office number to
also-
everybody that's watching, they can come and talk. Why don't you bring them along? If we
What do
talk,
you think about the mayor, your ally, shutting down our city? We have no city services right now.
that was his decision.
Okay. And what is your what? No, I'm interested in your role in this, Rep Davis.
I have a role. I'm not a local. I'm not a city elected official.
You are at every ribbon cutting, and you like to brag about how you work with Mayor Clark and how you're giving him grants and funds. So,
As I work with the other 14 mayors in my district.
right.
Ryan, why are we?
So again, silence is complicity.
Why do you
What
feel the need to
what are you gonna do to help support? Hey, yeah, why don't you come and see? This is our state rep, and he will not explain why he always supports Mayor Clark, why he supports pushing elderly black people out of their homes, why he supports, we don't have any answers, we don't know where our money's going.
be on TV?
I mean, right? I mean, we just want some basic answers. It's nothing crazy.
I've asked you to come to my office so we can talk, and we can continue this conversation there. What's wrong with that?
Sure, we can do that, but you're a public rep. You should be able to answer questions anywhere.
I just offered you the opportunity for you and any of your viewers to come to my office,
Great.
and we can have a conversation.
We'll set that up then. And then but it'll be, I want it to be live,
This woman can park.
or it'll be recorded. It's going to be recorded.
You're already recording.
Right. I'm
But
just
when
saying,
you- but when you come to my office,
yeah.
that's my environment. Like you said, we're in public.
It's going to be recorded. I'm not coming to your office for a private conversation. You're a public rep. You should be able to have a public conversation, Rep Davis.
And I can choose to have that conversation.
Yeah.
I've had quite a bit for the last 15 minutes. Right?
Mm.
Okay.
And you've been, what? You haven't given any answers. You've been avoiding answering any questions.
I've given answers that you don't like.
No.
Answers you want.
You haven't given any answers. You support and back up Mayor Clark every time. You don't just show up once in a while. You have supported as he has committed all these human rights
You were
violations.
going to post this video. So
I don't have to. It's already live.
okay, so it's already. Being
If you don't
live.
support all that, what he's doing, tell us what you're going to do to fight it.
To fight what?
You're our state rep.
What am I fighting?
Why didn't you contact the Illinois State Police to come and stop all the human rights violations of the Harvey Police Department? You're a state rep. You have the authority to do that.
What human rights violations are Harvey?
They've been documented. They're all over the internet. They're well documented.
If there was somebody who felt that way and wanted the state police to intervene, again, I'm not aware.
And we've already asked.
I'm not aware.
But you're our state rep. What are you going to do, particularly to help?
I'm not aware. If the residents that feel like they were being violated would like the state police to intervene, all they have to do is ask, and I can ask the state police what their jurisdiction is.
Okay.
In intervening in things like that.
That would help.
Questions that could be asked.
That would help.
and
Okay.
answer them. But you didn't have to do it like this. That's my point.
No, there's nothing wrong with this. This is because after months and months of emails and meeting with you in person and everything, you don't do anything. That's the problem. So if you're offended because you don't give answers, I can't help you.
And you're right. Since you feel that I don't do anything and that I don't get answers, then
No, that's just the
why are
fact.
we having this conversation?
Because you're still a state rep. So what do we pay your salary for if you can't even help us? We have people that get arrested and harassed by the mayor and our police every day. Why didn't you help us get Illinois State Police to come in? So as you can see, folks, here's Rep Davis. Silence is complicity. He has no answers, and he continues to support one of the worst tyrants in the whole South Suburbs, Christopher Clark.
All I can ask is that everybody who's listening to this live, if you want to have a real conversation and want to ask real legitimate questions, again, 708-799-7300 is my office.
And are you going to give answers publicly, or are you just going to do the typical thing that Clark does when Clark says, "Hey, come to my office," and then he gives a whole bunch of BS? You're going to do that same thing?
Anything that I say to any of them, they can go out and repeat it as much as they want.
Mm.
So that's public.
Yeah, but if it can't be,
talking to the residents,
then
who
there's
wanna come
nothing
see
wrong
me.
with recording it. It should all be public.
Okay, but I'm talking. You said you're talking on behalf of people. Why don't those people come see me? That's all I'm saying.
Great. That's great.
Then-
But I'm
then
also
we're
talking
done.
on behalf of me, and I'm asking questions. You should be able to answer these questions publicly, is my
Welcome to
concern.
Come see me also.
I have.
Okay.
And you were rude in person. And you didn't answer the question. Because me and another Harvey resident came and we said, we don't like the way that, whether it's the Myrtle retention pond, residents are going to lose their homes, or the way these other projects are going. And then you said, well, this is a good, and you told us these are good projects and I don't have any control. But you know what's funny, Rep Davis? You know what's really funny is that then you say you don't have any control, but then you show up and you take credit. No, this is what I don't get. Then you show up and whenever Clark has a ribbon cutting, you want to take credit for everything. But then when we want to hold you responsible for the listen. You're my rep. I'm not your rep. You represent me.
All the ribbon cuttings that he does.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. And that's
Yep.
well
And
documented
you're
because he
always
takes
there
pictures.
to get credit.
Because he takes
But then when you want to be held responsible for the problems, you are nowhere to be seen and you have no
You know
answers.
what? You don't have the right to yell at me like that. If you want to have a cordial conversation, then let's have a cordial conversation.
I'm
good,
just
man.
stating the truth.
Just let's have a cordial conversation.
I'm just
That's what
stating
you
the
wanna
truth.
do.
Well, it's
And like I
because
said,
you don't let me talk.
708,
So
799,
no, I'm not calling you, Will
Okay,
Davis.
so you're not gonna call me. Then why would
No,
I-
because you need to be able to answer
good, man.
in
Thank you
public,
very
not on a phone call.
It's okay, man.
Will
Thank you
Davis.
very much.
Yeah.
See how you're attracting attention from people who think
Yeah,
you're
because
harassing me?
this man thinks it's okay to boot elderly black residents out of their homes that they've lived in for 30, 40 years in Harvey. He is our state rep, Will Davis, and he has nothing to say.
As a state rep, and residents in Harvey were impacted by a project done by the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District. I am not
Right.
elected to the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District, and I had nothing to do with the project. Simple as that.
Yeah, which is not true because your ally, Mayor Christopher Clark, just went on the news and said that since he has handled our money for 6 years, he's going to ask the state for a bailout, and now our city government is shut down in Harvey, Illinois. So this black state representative does not care about the suffering of black people. So basically, you're just using your race, and you expect us to support you when you don't care about our residents.
I'm a black man, and how dare you tell me that?
Well, then why don't you care about the suffering of black people? Because you certainly support Mayor Clark, who's a dictator.
I hope your residents and whoever
Rep
is watching
Davis, where have you,
listening to
where
what
were you
you're
when
talking to
Colby,
me
a
as
black woman in leadership, was arrested 4 times by the mayor? All she did was ask where the money's going. And she is a bright...
But she was arrested
So
by the
Rep
mayor.
Davis, you couldn't
the
speak
mayor.
up for her?
By the mayor.
So why are you silent? Where's your voice?
By the mayor.
Where's your voice? You are state rep. Why can't you
asked
speak up
me
for
a
her?
Question. Should she have gotten arrested? No, I don't think she should have gotten arrested.
So you, to this day, so are you going to speak up publicly for her?
I'm good.
Are you going to speak up publicly for her?
Alderman Chapman feels like she needs to have a conversation with me. She can have a
I, as a resident, I want to hear you say that.
She can
She's
have
my
a
alderwoman.
But you're saying about her.
Okay,
So
but
I'm
I
gonna
don't.
have a conversation
No,
with
I'm
her
talking to
about
you.
her.
No, I'm not talking on her behalf. I'm talking to you about
Because
how
you're
I
bringing
feel.
up- you're bringing up her
Yes, because
situation.
she's my alderwoman, and you let her out to drive when a
So
smart
you are
black
talking
woman
about
was
her.
arrested 4 times.
So you are talking about
And
her.
now you want to know
And
why
if
I'm
she
talking
has-
loud because
if
you
she
won't let
has
me talk.
concerns,
Are you
if she
going to let me
has-
talk? Are you going to let me
You've been
talk,
talking
Rep
for
Davis?
about 20 minutes.
Rep Davis?
You've been talking for about 20
Are you
minutes.
going to let me talk?
So when do I get a chance to talk?
Okay, but you
Can I
work for
talk?
us.
Can I talk? Can I talk?
You-
You've had plenty of opportunity
Rep
to
Davis-
talk. Can I talk? Can I talk?
I'm just going to give you a second to cool off.
Can I talk?
Thank you for videoing. Thank you. You can see how my state rep, he doesn't even want to answer basic questions. Go ahead, Rep Davis, go ahead. Tell us why you're okay with a black woman being arrested 4 times by your buddy Mayor Clark. Colby Chaplin's been arrested 4 times and you said nothing. All right. So as you all can see, Rep Davis has nothing to say. Thank you for covering that. So as you all see, we were at a No Kings protest, and our state rep for Harvey, I'm sorry, I need some water, my lips are all right now. Our state rep for Harvey, Will Davis, there he is walking away. How many of our residents, most of whom are black, have been extremely harmed by his close ally, Christopher Clark, who is our mayor. He just declared that the city is shut down. The city is shut down because he says that even though he's not responsible, there's no money left. And he wants the state to bail out the city of Harvey. Now, as you saw, I just tried to talk to Mayor Clark's close friend and ally, Will Davis, who is our state rep, and he has nothing to say and was very confrontational about it. Even though I've met with him in person, I've emailed him, he usually just doesn't want to talk. He doesn't want to say anything. So it's really, 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 really sad. And it's a shame. Although it's not surprising, unfortunately, because why does Harvey look the way it does when we have politicians like that? I mean, obviously he doesn't care. You notice he's not in downtown Harvey today. He's in downtown Homewood because downtown Homewood is managed a lot better, right? But you know, Harvey's in his district as well. So it's really sad when you have a state rep that shows up for all the ribbon cuttings, but then when you have the hard questions to ask, like why you supported projects that have continually pushed out longtime black residents who don't have the money to fight and to hire lawyers, you have nothing to say. He has nothing to say. Absolutely nothing to say. So now, unfortunately, with that one project, we have several residents who, you know, they weren't able to win that fight against the other government agencies. Will Davis didn't speak up for them, and they had to leave their homes of 30, 40 years. Some of them were the first black residents to be able to buy their homes on Myrtle Avenue as Harvey was desegregating. These were literally, they're elderly now, but they were a part of civil rights history. They were able to buy on Myrtle, which is right by Ascension Church, which is where my family grew up. I mean, that was considered prime real estate. And at one point in time, if you were black, you were relegated to West Harvey. You couldn't live there. So, you know, when you see other, particularly black leaders, pushing these people out of their homes, I say, what is your goal? What are you working for? What is motivating you? Is it money? Do you want their land? What are you doing? And when you have a politician, this is a perfect example. When you have a politician at a No Kings protest who doesn't want to answer questions about, why he supported a horrible dictator, the worst dictator in the whole South suburbs, Christopher Clark, why he supported Christopher Clark time and time and time and time again. I mean, that's the whole point of the No Kings protest, right? Is to say we should be governed by a government that responds to the people and doesn't interrogate the people or put them in jail or arrest them when they ask questions about their government. So it's just really sad, but I mean, I can say it's not necessarily surprising. But as you see, and unfortunately that is a common device that they use. They don't want any accountability in public, so they'll say, oh, you have a question, you have a problem, miss, sir, oh, you're all riled up, well, just come talk to me privately. And then we'll talk it over, and they don't want any public accountability. And then usually they'll do something to try to, appease you or to get you to go away. But, our residents that had to leave their houses, their homes in the final years of their lives, could you imagine that? Could you imagine being one resident, I think he just turned 90? He just turned 90. And he is now getting used to his new home in another city because Christopher Clark, Rep. Will Davis, and others that all stick together as a team, they all worked hard and supported this project to force them out of their homes. I mean, it's just absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane. I mean, that, like I said, among many issues. Also, we need to know what's going to happen with Harvey. We have no city services right now. The city's shut down. The mayor's asked for state control. The rep says that he doesn't know anything about it, but I mean, we know that's not true because, like I said, they are their best buds. Will Davis is at all the ribbon cuttings. When it's time to get credit for something, like those many of you asked about those mini little police hubs, for instance. Those mini police hubs, that was a grant that Will Davis got. Carlita, I know Colby, many have asked many times, Will Davis, okay, so you got the money for those little police hub buildings that nobody asked for? Did you know we were supposed to have 6 of them? I think only 3 or 4 are built. They got the initial more than $1 million for it, and they didn't finish them. There's some that are just left, like, not even half built. And then they had to get more money, which Will Davis, the guy that you just saw saying, well, I don't do anything with the city of Harvey, I don't have any responsibility. He helped to get more money to finish them, even though we don't know where the money went the first time around. So miss me with the BS of, oh, well, but I'm not in Harvey government. I don't know. Yes, you do. You work hand in hand with Christopher Clark and this administration to get grants, to get funding to Harvey, but then you don't want to have anything to do with the accountability for how the money is spent and how it affects us, your constituents. So it's ridiculous anyway. But perfect theme for No King's Day. Right, holding people accountable. So thank you all for joining me, and I am going to I'm going to head back here eventually. There's a whole bunch of people gathered here. I don't know what this is for. I don't think it's related to No Kings, but look at this. Yeah, I don't know who that is. It's weird. But yeah, it was good. It was a good time. I'm gonna go check out to see if there's anybody still left. But thank you guys for getting the video just in case. I don't think he would have attacked me or anything, but I do appreciate it. So yeah, that is our state rep, Will Davis, and he is best buddies with my mayor, Christopher Clark. And you'll notice that he will be found at events like this in downtown Homewood, where everything looks nice and bright and shiny. But when black people are kicked out of their homes, and we don't have anywhere to shop, we don't have police that are safe, that don't arrest us as citizens as we're just asking questions about where our money is going, he's never anywhere in Harvey unless there's a ribbon cutting. So then he's going to get an attitude with me when I come to a No Kings protest, No Kings as in government for the people, and ask him questions, but he won't answer questions any other time. So that's what that whole thing was about. So yes. So I live in Harvey. I do the Harvey Historical Society, but his best buddy is our mayor, Christopher Clark. And this affects everybody because now, I don't know if you just saw, but Chris Clark just had a special meeting this past week, and he's saying even though he's been in office for 6 years, and Will Davis and all these other politicians have been helping Chris to steal money and rape Harvey, Chris says, "Oh, we're broke, and the state's going to have to bail us out." So he and my mayor, all these people, they want you to pay for all of their BS of how they have raped and pillaged Harvey. So I'm assuming you probably don't live in Harvey. But now they want you to pay for it. And so it's like, oh, I'm so sorry, Rep Davis. How dare I interrupt you as you want to enjoy? Because see, he doesn't want people in Homewood to know that side of him. He wants them to think this is what Will Davis does, you know. Well, guess what? He also represents Harvey, and he does a lot of shady shit. And it hurts people, you know, but he doesn't want people to know. So. But I just wanted you to know that, because I'm like, no, I'm not attacking him or anything. It's just that he never wants to talk. And then when he does, so he's like, well, come see me in private. No, I'm not going to do that. All the politicians do that because they want to quiet you down. And then they get you in private and they're like, hey, can I give you something to shut you up? And I'm like, no, can you give the old lady back her house? That she's 85 years old and now she has to go start her life over in another town? Yeah. So anyway.
They work for us. They forget to
It's crazy. I wonder what this is. Do you know what this is? Yeah, because I'm like, I don't think it's related to the parade. I was just going to go before I go see if there's anybody left. But it was good. It was a good turnout. Did you guys go?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah.
Got in.
I usually don't even, I was debating, I didn't even want to necessarily ask them the question because that's how they never want to ask questions. But then when it comes time to the election time, they're there. And, you know, they even make, I don't know if you knew that, but like our state reps and stuff, like they have salaries. They make money and they get good benefits. That's just beyond all the stuff they get. Oh yeah, exactly, and the pension too. So anyway. But yeah, are you guys local around here?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, good. Yes. Because I know some activists in Homewood, some in Flossmoor. And sometimes Will is good. It just depends on the issue. You know, sometimes he supports good things, but it's just sad because it's like you can't deposit enough like good deeds to make up for, you know, unfortunately it just doesn't work that way. So. But Flossmoor is interesting too. I interviewed some people that were running. I don't think, maybe one or two made it, but I interviewed, one lady won for the 161 school board. She won her election. I interviewed her. The few I interviewed who were running for the village board.
Okay.
So, Troy I interviewed. He was not elected, but I met him and his husband.
Okay.
So he's a white guy and his husband's a black guy and does like producing and media. And then they had this really cool thing that I went to a few weeks ago talking about bringing film to the south suburbs. And they had it at the Flossmoor Community Church. They have like a little theater there. So that was cool.
Yeah,
Oh, you should get involved. A lot of good people there.
Yeah.
They do good stuff.
Yeah, we're trying to get more involved and see like what's what and right because we're not involved. You know, changes happen, decisions are made, and we don't know and have no influence. And, you know, sometimes we're not able to have much influence, but at least showing up matters.
Right, exactly. Yep. And also, you know, it's so funny when you see people like Will get so upset because there's a very small group of people that run politics in the south suburbs, and they're not used to being questioned. You get very irate. You don't question. You can show up to a little parade or an event and say hi, but that's it.
Yeah.
You do not question them.
Yeah.
So basically, they run the south suburbs like royalty. They are royalty. Isn't that ironic? I know King's protest. And then he's like, how dare you ask me a question? I was like, dude, you're in public. Like, you never answer questions any other time.
Yeah. I think what happens
Yes.
And so when you answer the question is, right, what would, how dare us?
Right.
Right. Whatever it is, whatever side you're on, your public office,
Right. Right. Exactly. And here, I'll give you my card. I was going to say my YouTube is Ryan's Gate Chicago. I do the Harvey Historical Society. But no, feel free to follow. Yep, Harvey Historical Society, Ryan's Gate Chicago is my YouTube. That's one of my realtor cards. But yeah, I do. Well, I specialize in historic preservation. So we're always trying to save old buildings. And our mayor and his buddies, like Will, they're always trying to demolish these beautiful historic buildings.
they're Latin like Harvey.
Oh yeah, way more than in Homewood, because downtown Harvey was like the place to be, years ago. So we have all these beautiful historic buildings. But like I said, he'll never tell you that, and he never wants anybody here to know that he's an advocate of demolishing historic buildings. No, he would never tell people in Homewood that, because then he knows they wouldn't vote for him. Sometimes, usually they get money from the demolition, or they want the land. Yeah, or they get money from the developers for new plans, yeah. But it's a lot of shady stuff, but
Yeah, I don't know much about Harvey and stuff.
you probably will hear bad things. But it has a good history and has a lot of potential. It's just that we can't meet our potential until we get rid of people like that. It's like you got to either change or you got to get replaced. Because But no, he won't mess too much with the Homewood and the Flossmoor people, because again, he knows if they really knew what he was doing, they wouldn't vote for him. Oh, and here's another little tidbit for you. Your neighbor in Flossmoor illegally lives in Flossmoor outside of Thornton Township. His name's Napoleon Harris. He was a football player. He's also the supervisor of Thornton Township. Does not live in Thornton Township. He's a part of this whole group of people. He makes 6 figures as a part-time job, basically supervising the township. They meet I think once a month maybe. And then he also makes big money as an Illinois state senator, and he's also the Democratic committeeman for Thornton Township. And he's your neighbor in Flossmoor. He does not live in Thornton Township. So this is the BS these people get away with. I'm like, so wait, should I just run for mayor of Evanston then? Yeah. I want that big salary. They probably pay a lot. I know I live in the south suburbs, but since you guys don't follow any rules, why should I? But if we were to do it, they would throw us in jail. It's interesting.
It's a bit of history. I'm gonna look more into Harvey and yeah, because all I know honestly is that Harvey, I'm gonna drive him. That's
It isn't that sad. It just breaks my heart. Because when my mother was growing up, like I said, downtown Harvey, that was the place to be. Homewood had a downtown, but there wasn't really as much here, Downtown Harvey was where I don't know, because were you guys from around the area at all?
No.
Okay.
Were you familiar with the south suburbs? But I wasn't.
Oh, okay. So depending on if you had family members that were older or whatever. And it's really cool because unlike a lot of the towns, Harvey always had a black population. It was just segregated. So you could be black and live in Harvey, but you were you had to live in West Harvey. So this project that Will supported, that street Myrtle, that was that's in downtown Harvey. So that was oh, see, not everybody could live there, and definitely not if you were black. Even a lot of white people couldn't live there because that was bigger houses, nicer. It's what? Right, it was kind of a nice, So the people that they just kicked out of their homes, a lot of them, they're elderly now, but they bought in the 70s. They were the first black people to be able. They couldn't even own a house there before. I mean, they literally were they're in the textbook for civil rights. And then you're going to be black and be able to, and support other black leaders that are okay with it. We went to so many meetings. We went to meetings downtown, and I'm telling you, I get so mad at these people, and most of them honestly were they were either black, Latino, gay, female. But the reason why I say that is because they use that for voting when it comes time to vote. They say, well, don't vote for anybody else because I'm black and I'll take care of our people. And then it's I view it as a betrayal. Because right.
That's the truth. They want you. Are you all for you?
Right. Because how he acts, he might as well just be like a wealthy, older white banker that lives in New York for how he behaves, But it's like, but then when it comes time to that election, then all of a sudden, then he gets out that Ebonics and he's on the street, and I'm like, oh yeah, because I'm your boy, and I went to Thornridge. And then what gets me then is the people that buy it. I'm like, but he just spent 4 years or 2 years, doing all these things that harm you. Why would you vote for him? But then again, why did people vote for Trump? I mean, people do things that are.
Sometimes it's just, by association. People vote people in because they know somebody.
Yes. Or they feel, because I did the same thing. The board that led the whole thing to take these people's homes, we went downtown, and like I said, there's at least one like Latina, so that's her thing. It's a lot of identity politics, like, hey, I'm a Spanish speaker and I totally can connect with the Latino population. She sold out our residents too. There's the first black trans politician elected, I think maybe in Illinois or at least in Cook County, Precious Brady Davis. She's done some good stuff, but again, she betrayed our residents. There's a gay guy, as another gay guy. I was like, stop telling people that you're gay then, and that you're so for minorities, because you just screwed over these elderly black people that they don't have money to hire big attorneys.
So the elderly people that are being closed down, was it they were tearing down their homes, or was it a tax issue? Or?
Yeah, they want to take their homes supposedly to build a park. The mayor wants to build a park, and then they're also saying it's for flood relief, but we don't need flood relief there. So I guess the mayor wants it for something for him. They want the land, but it's really bad, and it does happen in places like Homewood and Flossmoor, but not as much. Usually, developers, they will live in the Flossmoors of the world, so they'll be your next door neighbor. And little do you know, they'll be working with people like our mayor. And like I said, they rape, they pillage, they push people out, so they can get the land and they can get the money. It's just very perverse, But then they'll go to fundraisers and they give this image of themselves as like, I'm so diverse. Yeah.
So they probably have some of the developers that I think they already have their eye on that, and it's just, money for them.
That's what I'm betting. It's something related to that.
Yeah.
It has to be. So.
Like, how many people? A lot of people would be affected by this park?
We had, I think it was 13, 15 houses or something like that, but it was just a shame, and like one of my neighbors, just 2 blocks from my house, like her dad, I think just turned 90, but you know what I mean? He was 90, his wife had passed away 2 years ago, I want to say, so they lost the mom. But they had their houses right next to each other. So they had this really nice 2-flat and then this house next door. So like one of the daughters lived next door and had her kids there, and then his other daughter lived in the 2-flat, and they all lived together, And so, okay, so they have other houses to live in, but they'll never have that again because it was taken from them and it was totally unnecessary. We have vacant lots all over Harvey, literally. So now, like when I walk my dog, I go by. Now their houses that used to be there, I could wave hi. I mean, how do you think even like it just sets it's depressing and angering to the whole community, because now you're like, oh, that's where so and so. Oh, yeah. And now you just see grass growing, because of course the city doesn't cut the grass. You see the high grass. You see the house starting to fall apart already, even though it was just vacated like a month or 2 ago. Like the 2-flat that her dad was in, I took pictures because it wasn't even secured. Someone broke in. I'm like, wow, you don't even have the respect to like other people live around there. What if someone breaks in and starts stealing drugs out of there? They at least board it up. Right. So anyway, but I'm gonna bore you with all the. I could bore you with politics all day. I just didn't want you to think. I'm like, no, don't think I'm harassing this man, because I'm really not.
Initially, I didn't. I was like, what kind of altercation?
Right.
What is going on?
And I try not to raise my voice, but otherwise he won't let you talk. He'll just talk over you over and over and over and over. But no, thanks. I appreciate we have to stand up to tyranny together. And never, I always tell people too, don't ever take my word for it. Always ask questions. That's why the people like Will Davis and our mayor and others, the people like I've been arrested for asking questions. My alderwoman's been arrested 4 times for asking questions, for asking where is the tax money going. Yes, she's a bright, young, educated black woman, and she's like in that sorority, one of the sorority. Yes. You know what I mean? So like, you would think that someone like Will Davis or that army or whatever, again, like they'd be like, yeah, this is the kind of person we want to build up, right? Like to be a leader, and she's gonna run for mayor in 2027. But no, they tear her down every chance they get. It's just, to me, it's right. It's just the extra. I mean, I know race doesn't matter in the end, like corruption's corruption, but to me, it just adds the extra like twist of the knife. Because, like I said, they love to make a big deal about how you have to vote for us. We're the best for black people. Don't you dare vote for anybody who's white or Hispanic. And then you have like this bright black woman who like does all this stuff to help people, and like every fucking way they can think of to tear her down, they do. Like dude, you sent this way. They sent her to 2016 California. Again, you may not know because you're not from here, but like that's a horrible jail. They sent her to 2016 California overnight. There was no reason. She didn't do anything wrong.
From Harvey?
They tried to get her on a felony charge. She didn't, and the state's attorney dismissed the charge. But just the fact that they would send, like, could you imagine how would you react if you had this young lady right here, if you knew just for asking a question in a public meeting that they not only arrested her but then sent her to 2016 California? It's like you'd be like livid, And this lady, I admire her. She's my alderwoman. She keeps coming back. She's not giving up, I'm like, oh my God, like, can you imagine that?
That's what we need more of them. The thing is, like you said, when you start seeing that green, it's kind of hard. It's almost like that saying, if you can't beat them, join them. And once they get in, either they're going to get tired because they're probably the only one advocating and wanting change and they leave, or they end up just like following suit, unfortunately. And once they start seeing the money and the benefits, like, realistic, it's hard for them to reject all those things and for the good of the people.
Isn't it sad? Right. It's like so many people sell others for this stuff. It's not worth it, man. I got to be able to sleep at night. So.
At some point, they'll start fighting their needs. No, but right now, that money, the benefits, all of that, the power that's the big.
And now I really want, that's why I was asking him, and he's pretending like he doesn't know, but I really want to know what's going to happen, because it's been 6 years since Clark's been in office. It hasn't told us at all where any of the tax money is going. Like I said, you get thrown in jail if you ask questions about where the money is going. We've begged Will Davis, we've begged the feds, we've told all these authorities, we've asked for help. No one's really helped. Well, the feds, yeah, but they're slow. Sometimes we can get stuff out of them when we FOIA, but a lot of times they'll fight it. So like people will have to go, you have to go so far as a lawsuit. And even then sometimes the information that you finally get after the FOIA lawsuit's done, you don't know, we don't know if they're hiding stuff. So like really we need a forensic audit. But the crazy thing is, like I said, now the city government shut down. So now our frontline city workers are not, I guess they're not getting paid.
Yeah.
He said we're having a skeleton crew like COVID-19. We're like, dude, you've been in for 6 years, like, and we're literally right next to home. Well, I don't know if we don't touch Homewood, but I mean, it's Homewood, East Hazel Crest, which is a very small town, and then Harvey. Like we're right there, and I bet you most people don't even know it. It's like, so I don't know what's gonna happen because no city services or very little. He's asking the state for a bailout. I don't even know how many police we have on duty today.
How many police do you have?
That I probably have to check an inside source on that. Yeah, see, because like when you FOIA, like they give you partial information, or sometimes this stuff is just not true at all. Oh yeah, Fort Heights.
Fort Heights?
I'd even prefer that. Like I've literally gone to the Cook County board meetings before and spoken 2 times. I said, could you please send the sheriff? Like investigate our police, but also just send the sheriff, just have the sheriff sit in on our city council meetings so the mayor doesn't arrest people. And they won't do it. So that's why I know that there's something going on between all the politicians. I just don't know what it is. I don't think your mayor's involved, but I don't know her that well.
Yeah.
Baltimore is its own, a little bit separate there. She's no good either. Oh, okay. Well, you know, most of the politicians don't want to talk to me anyway because they know I'm going to ask questions.
Oh, they already know you.
Yeah, usually. But no, I saw her at a function, I think, recently. She was at some arts thing. So, but no, I tell it to everybody, don't trust anybody. Always ask questions. You always got to look for proof, you know. And then I just interviewed a lady earlier today. I have to edit the video and post it, but she's in Calumet City, which is a little east of us. And her son, she said no one's been talking about this incident. Her son had a teacher, he's 11 years old. The teacher gave all the kids nicotine gum as a reward. So she had to come pick up her son because he was having, like, I guess, heart palpitations and you know what I mean? And the crazy thing is that this happened, like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago or something. But she said throughout the whole process, and this is not new, I've covered this with many school districts and many public boards, like, they don't really want anyone to know. And I was like, how can you do that? Like, to all the kids. And she said that she was reading up on it. I guess one piece of gum is like 2 cigarettes, and her kid had 2 pieces of gum. And she said that there was another kid that put 6 in his mouth. I was like, oh my God. And I get it. Like, I used to teach full time. I'm not saying throw the teacher under the bus right away, but you also can't hide that.
Yeah. No. The children's safety. I mean, can you trust when kids are going to school? This is what happens in the school district and the school company.
Right, exactly. You know, I never expect perfection.
Yeah, it's
but
amazing
at least
stuff on the TV.
tell us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, say, hey, you know, this happened. We're really sorry, and we're gonna get you all the details. But she said it's been like pulling teeth from the sport, you know.
And did you go to the hospital?
I think urgent care, she said. So he was okay, but you know, the poor child, like she said to this day, like she said the other day they were in the car and she was offering some gum, and I guess his cousin was there, whatever, and he's like to his cousin, like you try for the kid, poor kid's still traumatized.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
So you do this interview folks?
I try to cover local government, and then my favorite is stories that are forgotten or that people feel are forgotten or hidden. I like to do that because a lot of times the mainstream media, they just, for various reasons, they may not hit stuff. Yeah. Or like our mayor used our tax money apparently to use this activist / media person, and I found out like just I think it was yesterday morning, like he went on ABC7 News in the morning, and you know, in a bow tie, and was getting interviewed and telling people all about how Harvey's asking for help, but none of it's his fault. And we're like, so wait, you're going to listen to him, but you're not going to talk to anybody else? Like, we know what's actually going on. Well, some of it. See, that's what they do. So if you have the money, you can use mainstream media to put your message out.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, they're all
Yes. And, you know, people they got to ask questions. But I was proud of the lady I interviewed earlier because she said she and then some of those parents are getting together and they're talking to each other. And I said, that's what you got to do. She said they went to the Cal City meeting. They went to the board meeting for the school board.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
So do it. But yeah, feel free to reach out. You can text, email anytime, or if you have news tips for me, or if you just want to contribute. I encourage as localized reporting as possible. Do you know what I mean? Because like you might see something near your house in Flossmoor or something with schools or whatever that I'll never get to see.
Yeah.
So that's why we need people. We need to all talk to each other.
Yeah.
It's really important. So.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, I'm Ryan, by the way.
Melissa.
Alyssa. Oh, Melissa. Justin. Oh, okay. Nice to meet you guys. Yes. Stay safe. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging with me. That was a lovely little discussion that we had. I'm just going to check. I'm pretty sure everybody's gone by now. But you saw we had a little heated discussion there with my state rep. He's also the state rep for Homewood. I think all of Homewood or most of Homewood. Will Davis. He's good buddies with our mayor, Christopher Clark. Okay, yeah, I was going to say people are gone, yeah. This is where we had the No Kings rally. And then we had the Merci rally. And then we had the reside rally. And then we had the activism rally. And then we had the reside 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 rally. And then we had the res which was peaceful. It was great. We had a great time. But then I went to ask Will Davis some questions about like, hey, why have you been supporting all these horrible things that Clark has been doing? And then he wants to get belligerent and say, oh, I'm not in city government, I have any responsibility. But he sure knows how to show up for all those ribbon cuttings in Harvey. They love to take credit for the things that, they think are good. And then when you want to ask them questions about the bad things, and they don't say anything. So, hey guys. Hey, what time does Grady's close? The 5? Is that every day? Okay. So this is lovely downtown Homewood. This is we're approaching their train station. This is what I would really love for downtown Harvey to imitate, because look, there's the Aurelio. This is Harwood. This isn't like the most picturesque of the streets, but it's pretty nice still. So we have some newer buildings mixed in with some older. But look, isn't this so cute? Why can't we have this in Harvey? We sure can. And hey, French, black butterfly. Oh, black butterfly. Yeah, that's probably just like what do you call that? Probably like a scammer, whatever you call them. But look, beautiful. You got some nice diversity here. Black, white, Hispanic. Oh, that's cute. Look at the flowers. Now, I have not checked this place out. Oh, coming soon. Oh. Hey, when are you guys going to open?
We up at the end of December.
Okay.
Yeah.
Forgive me, I'm being nosy. I was just doing a live for the protests, and then I'm like, showing people a little bit of downtown Homewood while we're here. This is cool. Oh, really? Okay. So this is going to be a new place called Old Fashioned Donuts and Cafe. Now I heard, we'll ask them too, but I heard it was like inspired by the one in Roseland. Oh, that's cool. There's a hot dog place too. But I don't think it's like the exact same. We'll ask them. Oh, wow. Can you walk on it?
Yeah.
It just looks so shiny. Oh, cool. Now, can you guys explain, because I think I saw online that, a lot of people thought it was like the same thing as Roseland, but then someone else said it was just like the owners are the ones, oh, see, there's a Gately sign. So for those of you that know Roseland. But then someone said that like it was the owner in Roseland was kind of helping, but it wasn't associated. Oh, okay. Got it.
We cook at nighttime in Roseland. I'm returning.
You do the cooking in Roseland?
Yeah, at nighttime.
Oh, okay. Because I have been to the one in Roseland before, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Now, are you going to do the same thing, like where we'll get to watch you making them here, or no?
No, I won't be, because the kitchen is back there.
Oh, okay. That was always my favorite.
Watching this.
Yeah.
Hit the switch.
Cool.
So listen, you better sit down and listen to my life.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy yourself.
Wow, this is nice, you guys. I didn't even expect to be able to show you this today. This is a nice little preview of this. So again, this is on what do you call it? Not Harlem. Oh my God, I'm blanking on the name of the street. But anyway, in downtown Homewood, right by the train, right by Aurelio's and by the train. Donut place. What was in here before?
I'm actually not sure.
No? Okay, yeah, I can't remember. So.
Dental lab.
Oh, okay. Got it. Are you the owner?
Yes. I'm on the building. On the building donut shop.
Oh, okay.
And next door to the Roland, they do hamburgers, hot dogs, and shit in one location. Here we separate it.
Oh,
We
okay.
separate the donuts and the hot dogs and hamburgers. So
Oh, but it'll both be
Yes.
yours. Okay, because I was wondering that too. So they're not open yet either. The hot dog place isn't open yet?
that's it.
Okay. That's great. Okay.
Just like me. I'm here to be sit down, enjoy yourself type deal. Free
Okay.
Wi-Fi, the whole thing.
Yeah. This is an unexpected treat. I didn't even expect to do this today in my life, but. So tell us your name.
I'm Joe Peters.
Okay, Joe, I'm Ryan. I do the Harvey Historical Society,
Nice.
and my YouTube's Ryan's K Chicago. I try to cover a lot of Southland stuff,
Okay.
politics,
Nice.
different events.
Well,
So
hopefully we get you back, man, once we finish everything up.
yeah, thanks for at least allowing us in.
No problem.
That is cool. Are you gonna use it or
Yeah,
just?
that's 1950s Hobart.
Ah, I love old things, since I do preservation. Wow, cool. Well, thank you. We'll keep checking in with you guys for sure.
Appreciate it, buddy. Have a good day.
You too. So they will be open at some point. Nice. See, look. They got a beautification award. Hibbing building to beautify. Da, 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 da. That's the kind of stuff that we should be doing in our downtown, you guys. We can do it. We can do it. Oh, okay. So those are like little things saying that they got some stuff approved. So I guess this is the hot dog place he was talking about. Hibbing's hot dog. Oh, I see. Hibbing building right there. You guys, look at it. He really did fix this up. This is gorgeous. Oh yeah, I so would love that for Harvey. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I gotta ask him one more before we leave. I have one more question. Did you do all this work yourself in the building?
Everything.
So I was gonna say, oh my gosh, you gotta give me a card or something, because I would love this to fix up some of our buildings in downtown Harvey.
Where you at? What you doing over there?
Well, I do the Harvey Historical Society, so
Harvey?
yeah, in Harvey.
Oh,
It's
wow.
just that we're always fighting with this horrible mini Trump of a mayor who never wants us to be able to do anything.
Yeah, I wanted James Bakery
Yes.
downtown Harvey.
Oh,
I wanted James Bakery.
It's
Yeah.
just sitting there waiting for someone to buy
Yeah.
it, and the city owns so many of these buildings. And I've told Clark for years, I said, "Why? That's why you came into office. You said you were going to sell it. You said you were going to bring people in." And I don't know what he's doing. He just the city holds like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of properties.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
In debt.
Oh yeah, right.
I've seen that on Facebook. I'm just
No, you're right. And we had an emergency meeting the other night. He says, so he goes through this whole presentation. And he says, "Oh, Harvey's in debt, by the way. Basically, I'm begging the state for a bailout. The city's shut down. We have a minimal crew." And we're like, okay, but we've been asking you for 6 years to show the finances. How can you just say you need a bailout, but where's our money been going for 6 years?
I'm surprised Kobe actually went along with that.
No. She's been asking. Well, because this is only her first term. This is his second term.
Yeah.
But no, Colby Chapman is my alderwoman, and she's been arrested 4 times just for asking questions.
Yeah.
I was arrested once.
Wow.
Yeah, all we just ask basic questions about. Sorry, I'll put it on me and make sure my hair isn't look horrible. But we just ask questions about like where's our tax money going,
Right,
and he'll have you arrested or he'll have you ticketed for $500 and escorted out of the city council meeting.
I remember.
So he's nuts. He's nuts. He has too many screws loose.
How's Roger doing, man? Tyrone.
Do you want to know? And I was gonna say because he said he just survived a major accident,
Accident.
but I don't know what's going on with him. I mean, during Clark's first term, he did ask some questions. Like he didn't just go along with her, but something had to have happened because then for sure towards the end, and then for all of Clark's second term, Tyrone doesn't do. He's just a lapdog for Clark. He doesn't do anything.
Wow.
Clark says jump. He says how high.
Oh damn, I didn't know that. I thought he was still an adversary. Shit.
Tyrone, no. So I don't know if it's blackmail or if he's getting money or both. But there are 4 of the aldermen. We have 6, so 4 are basically all like that. They do whatever. Clark can do no wrong. They do whatever he says.
Wow.
Then they won't talk to you. They don't hold meetings. They won't give you any answers.
Wow.
They don't have committee meetings, and when they do the committee meetings, the same thing. They don't answer any questions. So they're just I don't know if they're more afraid of him or if he's paying them money. Something's happening.
Something happened, huh?
The only ones that ask questions are Colby and Tracy.
Okay, yeah. Kobe and Tracy, yeah.
But do you have a card or something?
No, you come back. I have one for you.
Okay.
All right, help.
because that's really cool. That's why I said I wanted to talk to you. If you own this building or if you've done the work, because we have these beautiful historic buildings in downtown Harvey, and I brought an investor. It was a husband a guy and his fiance, and they live in Homewood.
Okay.
Very nice. The buildings, if you know downtown Harvey, like across from City Hall, there was Don's Auto Body. And
I wanted that building. They didn't want to give it to me.
You wanted Don's Auto Body too?
Yeah. Before the roof collapsed.
Oh. Now wait, was that under Kellogg that you wanted?
Yeah,
Or?
that's Kellogg. Yeah, that was
Okay.
Kellogg.
See, and Kellogg did something similar, like where they would never do anything with the old properties. But under Clark, this is like a year, 2 ago now, 3 maybe. But anyway, so this couple was interested, and they were like, well, Brian, we weren't considering Harvey, but we like your enthusiasm. And they drove around downtown Harvey, and like I said, they were local, they were a black couple. I was like, this is everything we'd want. Because the only people so far Clark will work with that we've seen, they're out of town. They tend to be big corporations. Everything is about raping Harvey, getting the resources out of Harvey.
Yeah.
Nothing is local.
Right.
But I was like, this is great. I'm sure the mayor will love this. No, he refused to meet with them. Once he finally did meet with the one guy, he just said, like, why are you working with Ryan? He's crazy. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He said, oh, well, Ryan said you don't, but you have all these buildings downtown. You're not doing anything. Oh, no, that's not true. We have all these plans. And like I said, this is a few years ago.
Yeah.
He's done nothing.
Yeah.
But not only did he not do that, he pushed through, even though I was fighting it with the Historical Society, he demolished 3 of the buildings. And then there's one left that used to be Rubel's, I think, auto supply or something. It was a car parts store.
Gotcha.
So that building is left, and that's also very old and historic.
Old Major Motors. I think that's what it was.
No, that one's one was on 154th. That one's still standing, I think.
Oh, you talking about that one? That grocery store.
It's right. Because this one is also right across from City Hall. So
Okay,
that
okay,
one is
yeah,
still
yeah.
standing.
Yeah, you're right,
But the old, then there was a little alley,
Yep.
and then there was Don's Auto Body,
Yep.
and then there was a building which was George Klebecki, which I found was sort of a relation through marriage of our family. He was the Harvey chief engineer for years, and he had an engineering company.
Okay.
And there was other stuff in that building, the one with the green awnings.
Exactly.
And then to the north of that was it was a really, really old gas station.
Yeah.
So he demolished those 3.
All of that's it.
And I went and I compared, what I did is I did a whole bunch of research, and I wrote up this whole presentation to do like a, what do they have in Chicago, Motor Row.
Exactly.
So I compared it, and I said, hey, let's do a small version of that. Let's get some new businesses in, but put up some banners and make it all car themed.
Exactly.
Because that whole area, back in the day, before
Yes.
the car dealerships on Sibley and 159th and Holliston, all the car dealers, for the most part, they were actually in downtown.
Wow. So almost like downtown Homewood. Everything was downtown Homewood. The car
Yes,
dealerships.
but much bigger. Yes,
Exactly, yeah,
Harvey. That was
It's
like
big.
the downtown.
Yes.
But they had all these, and like big names, like on that same block there was, what's the bus people? Kickert.
Yeah.
It was Kickert, I think had a Chevy or something, dealer there. But I didn't even know that myself. I was doing research. So I did this whole presentation, and like I said, do you think I went anywhere? No. He knocked down 3 buildings.
Damn.
And then the one's still standing there, and it's owned by the city. I'm like, why do you do?
I thought they wanted to develop something. How do you like that loft building they put down there? What do you think about it? It's nice, right? But it's
I mean, I guess it was better than nothing.
It is.
But it's like it's like everything Clark has done, where he didn't ask anybody. He just said, this is what we're doing, and he pushed it through, and he he manipulated and did whatever he could to get the votes.
right.
And it was like, and to this day, like, he never has answered questions. They're like, well, how many people even live there? Like,
Exactly.
and
I always want to know, how many people do live? Is it fully occupied now?
that is a good question. I'm
Wow.
not sure. We probably could reach out to the owners to tell. But anyway, that's why to be all negative, I wanted to reach out to you because I wanted to, I want to see stuff like this
This is
for downtown Harvey.
This is downtown Harvey.
Right,
This
right.
is downtown Harvey.
And Colby's running for mayor, and so far she's definitely the only person I would vote for at all.
Right.
I'll probably be running for her seat for second ward alderman.
Nice.
And then I'm hoping we're going to get other people because we've got to get these aldermen out that are bad too.
Yeah. How's Shirley
So-
Lewinsky? She's still there, right?
Very big disappointment. Yeah. She says, she fought under Kellogg and she was trying to do the right thing. I mean, I don't know, I guess how much of that was true or not, but definitely under Clark, she does nothing but whatever he wants.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
yeah, she doesn't like me, of course, because I ask questions and she doesn't want to answer them. But no, she has her pension from her public job, and then they all make like 40-some thousand a year, and then they get 25,000 a year on their expense account.
Wow. Damn.
So she's okay with that.
Exactly. Yeah.
She never
Definitely.
says anything.
She don't have shit.
Yeah, it's just sad, but that's okay. But I really want to push stuff like this, and I want to show people, because a lot of people, like, that's my passion, preservation and restoring old buildings. But a lot of people don't realize. They'll drive by and they'll say, "Oh, you just had to demolish all that." And I said, "No."
Yeah.
Even Don's Autobody, like I said, my investors, they were interested in that, even with the collapse of the ceiling.
Yeah, because it was just a truss roof. That's all it was.
Right.
Crane it out. The walls are still standing.
See,
Yeah.
you're the kind of person that I want to talk to.
Yeah.
I keep telling people this
Yeah.
because they know nothing about real estate or old buildings, and they come to me and they're like, "Nah, Ryan, I know you like old buildings, but
Yeah.
you just have to demolish all these." And I said, "Okay, no offense, but now if I'm not a dentist, I'm going to be like, oh, your tooth hurts? We're going to have to pull all of them and give you dentures. Are you going to listen to me? No. You're going to say, hey, no offense, I know you mean well, but I'm going to go to a dentist."
Exactly.
Like, talk to people that know old buildings.
Exactly.
I'll tell you some of what can be saved and what can't be. Don't think that just because the
All
mayor
that shit
says
can be
that.
saved. You go to Wicker Park or somewhere, Logan Square, all that shit is this right here, all over again.
Yeah.
All over. So trust me, I know.
I love it.
So man, stop by anytime,
I'm
man.
so
Or your card or some shit. Drop the
Oh
card.
yeah, here I'll give you my real. I have one of my real estate cards here. But yeah, I wanna get together, groups of people, because even if the city is not being cooperative right now, we still do have plenty of privately owned properties.
Yes.
So I just say I want to gather as many investors and like-minded people as possible, and put together plans. Like, for instance, my family's old church, Ascension, that's owned by the city. So there are 4 really great, beautiful, solid brick buildings there.
Right.
And Clark, of course, wants to just demolish it because he's an idiot and is greedy. But I'm thinking, like, I was looking at some projects they did in Kankakee. They did housing for veterans.
Right.
You could do senior housing, you could do transitional housing, you can do an arts center, community center, you can do co-working space. Like, there's so many things we could do just with the Ascension building.
Yes.
So, but what I want to do is, because he's never going to do anything, I want to get together, so that's where maybe we can connect,
Right.
and you could help people that have experience, and then we can actually get a plan written up, even if it's just preliminary,
Right.
and show the residents, because when we have to go right to the people.
Right.
I'm skipping Clark, because he's never going to want it. But when we show people what's possible, and they see even just some basic drawings,
Right.
who's not going to like it?
How you guys doing?
Right? I mean, it
Right.
sure beats another empty lot. Because I was telling people, even though I respect some of the things that Mayor Graves did, when he was mayor, he was horrible with historic preservation. He demolished a lot of buildings. Kellogg did too, but Graves, that was his answer. He just demolished them. And it's so funny because the politicians will always say, like, oh yeah, Mrs. Smith, you don't like how it looks, don't worry, we'll take it down. Probably 95% of the empty lots from Graves, and he left, 2002?
Right.
They're still there, and they're
Still
empty.
there. Yeah.
It's a lie.
Yeah.
That's why I say as a preservation, I said, don't let the politicians tell you. They'll tell you that, oh, yeah, this building, no, it can't be fixed. Let's just demolish it, and then someone will come in.
Yeah.
It does happen sometimes, but then usually when you're able to get, even in a wealthy area, when you're able to get an investor, usually what they replace it with is vastly inferior.
Exactly. Yeah, they want to tear this building down and make it more parking for downtown. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they want to tear it down.
That just kills me when I hear that.
Yeah, they want to tear it.
So that's how you heard about it, and you came?
No, my lawyer's across the street. So I was trying to buy the building 6 years before I bought it, and they wouldn't sell it to me. So I came to them like, come on, it's my last chance. Do you want to sell it or not? I'm like, fuck it, come on, let's do it.
Good. Okay, good.
So I've been working on the building 4 years, so it ain't been like no overnight.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, bless your heart. Well, from what I can see, it looks good. You probably had to do tuck pointing and all sorts of stuff.
Man,
Huh?
everything's doing it.
Wow.
Everything.
And I like the exposed look. I always recommend that to people for older buildings. Plus, it's really easy to maintain things.
Yeah, it is.
With the projects that I've done, I'm like, if I don't have to put in a wall, I don't want to put in a wall.
Exactly.
Unless it was already there,
Right.
something. But like usually if I open stuff up, I'm like, oh, can we just leave it open? So, but I've been teaching myself like plaster, repairing wood windows, wood
No.
floors, you know, all the old stuff. Because you can't even find contractors to do that.
Exactly.
There's one old window repair company that I found, but they're in Kankakee.
Wow.
Now they will come up.
They will?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
I was gonna say, see, if I would have known you before, I would have said, don't get rid of the old windows. Maybe I can help you, but I don't know. Maybe these were already replaced.
No. This shit was terrible. This is all, it was wood halfway down. It wasn't even.
It was like, was it partially original, and then the rest was?
No, it was just a wood frame, 3 feet down, and it was just a small window right here.
Oh, okay, okay.
So when I tore it out, I tore everything out. Put it on.
Yeah, I like how these work though, for sure. But yeah, I try to. Oh my God, if I can, if it's old, if I can save it, I'll do it. So, but no, this is good. This is encouraging to me because Clark's just for the past few years, it's just been so. Yeah, it's hard to get stuff done.
Yeah.
But we can do it.
Don't stop, man.
Yes.
Take it easy, man.
Awesome.
Take it easy, buddy.
Yes, we'll talk. Okay.
Take it easy.
Well, that was very positive. Good. So hopefully we can get. I'll show you guys again. I'm going to show you the. And my phone's probably going to die, huh? How much do I have? Ooh, 3%. Oh my gosh, I'm going to die soon, guys. So before I go, let me just show you really quick, and then I'm going to sign off because I'm going to die. So don't worry. I'm okay. But this is the building that this gentleman just redid. He said for 4 years. Look at that beautiful tile. This is what we want for downtown Harvey, guys. This is the vision. Catch the vision. This is what we want. This is what we want. No excuses. All right. Sounds good. I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.